Okay. All right, let's start recording. Hold on a sec. Perfect. Yeah, the floor is yours.
Thank you. Good morning, everybody. And George was mentioning a little bit about these double customer commissions, and I'm going to go ahead and kind of explain them a little bit more in depth. And then I'm going to get into a little training on follow-up, which is truly the lifeblood of our business, right? The thing about these double customer commissions, which are so generous, is that we need to be following up with our existing customers and any potential customers. And anybody, like if you have a med spa or any kind of appointment only businesses, they need to know about this. Okay. And that's our job, to really create these escalation of touch points where we're following up and keeping three in front of them, right? So the double customer commissions, it started on Monday, November 4th, and it ends November 17th. So we've got 10 more days to run with this. Okay. And here's how it works: whether you have new, existing, or a combination of both customers, if you have at least 10 personally enrolled customers during this time period, 11/4 to 11/18, that place an order during this promotional period, three is going to double your commission for all those sales made during that time. Okay. And so to give you an idea on that, for example, Visage, instead of getting $33 when you enroll or bring a new customer, or a customer orders, an existing customer orders a bottle of Visage, you're going to get $66. And you're going to get $33. I just to remind you, because there's a lot of nuances and details with regard to the compensation plan. But did you know that customer commissions get paid daily?
Aquí ando nomás.
I think somebody's excited about that. Customer commissions get paid on a daily basis. Like literally, I remember having somebody that was like, "Oh my God, I literally can't put gas in my car." And I'm like, "Go out and sell a few Visages, to get gas in your car." I mean, a med spa, I'm thinking of some of these appointment only businesses, they have a captive audience. A nail technician, a hair salon, they have a captive audience that can benefit from our internal enhancements when paired with what they're doing, the services they're providing. So, just to, again, like you sell a box of, a customer sells a box of, you sell to a customer a box of Visage, and you get, instead of $33, you get double that, $66 for the next 10 days. So guys, run with this, truly run with this. The Just to give you a few little more details, I also want to remind anybody that doesn't know this, that every time you get 10 personally enrolled customers or brand ambassadors, you're going to get a $100 reward certificate in addition to doubling that customer commissions bonus through 11/17. That's pretty cool, right? And that's rolling. So, I mean, I'm always looking in my back office, and you'll see in a little box it tracks it. So right now, I just looked this morning. I need 4 more customers to get another $100 reward certificate. So that's really, really cool. The other thing is the double commissions. Again, we get paid. If you go out and sell a Visage to a customer today, you're going to get $33 today, by the end of today. But on November 22nd, if you take advantage of this promotion and you have 10 personally enrolled customers that have placed an order between 11/4 and 11/18. On November 22nd, they're going to pay you those double commissions on that next paycheck. So I love that because that's right before the holidays and, right like when Black Friday hits. So I think this is just very timely and smart of Three to launch this initiative, to launch this promotion during this particular time of year. And rumor has it that we're going to have a really amazing Black Friday. Maybe I'm saying too much. I'm sorry, George. But rumor has it that we're supposed to have a really exciting Black Friday promotion. So that's super exciting as well. Okay, now I am going to go ahead and pull up some slides to keep me on track and talk a little bit about follow up. Can everybody see this? Can everybody see my screen? Let's see here.
Yes.
Can you? Okay, perfect. Enter full screen. Okay, so we've all heard, so cliche, right? The fortunes and the follow-up. But guys, it truly, truly is. And I told this story one other time on this call, but I think it bears repeating. I remember when I first started in this business with another company like 15 years ago, and I did a booth at this golf tournament thing. And I lugged in all these products and I thought, oh my God, everybody's going to be so excited. And everyone's just going to come and just start purchasing these products. And it did not happen. As a matter of fact, I didn't sell one product. Okay. And, I lugged them in and then I lugged them out back to my car. And I was kind of deflated, but then realized that the goal really is to follow up, like get names and then follow up. Because, what we do, guys, is at the end of the day, this is about intellectual distribution. We are educators, much more than salespeople. We are educators, and it's an escalation of exposures. And I always talk about the board of directors. That's literally my bread and butter. And, the goal at the end of the day is to cast this huge wide net. You're on an awareness campaign. You're sharing the story of Three, our 7 products, our income opportunity, the timing, all the beautiful things about Three. And the end goal is to find your board of directors. And in essence, and along the way, you're going to get customers, you're going to get customer gatherers, you're going to get customers who get customers. All of this and all of that volume flows up. But at the end of the day, you're really looking for what I call my happy 10 board of directors, right? And through that process of following up, through sharing the story, sharing the beautiful, all the wonderful things we have with Three, that will eventually come to fruition if you don't give up. So let's talk about follow-up. Follow-up refers to the communication or actions taken after an initial interaction. A call, an email, inviting to a meeting. Right now, what's really top of mind for me is calling the med spas, the appointment-only businesses, the chiropractic offices that are in my organization, and making them aware of this double customer commission bonus. These actions aim to maintain and enhance relationships. So guys, even if they don't embrace this and don't run with this customer double commission promotion, it's another touch point, right? It is another reason to reach out. Focus on delivering value and follow-ups. And again, I'm going to go back to this double customer commission. This is what's in it for them, right? What's in it for them? They can double their commissions. So it's not about us. And I think sometimes we forget that, especially when we first start in this business. It's not about, oh my God, if they get 10 customers, all that volume is going to flow up to me. And, no, it's about them and how they can serve their customers and how they can serve their bottom line by taking advantage of this. So each follow-up should offer value to the prospect. And guys, I consider a lot of my existing brand ambassadors, a lot of my appointment only businesses, I still consider them prospects because I am still, my eye on the prize is to follow up with them and get them engaged and keep in front of them until they hopefully become a board of directors and somebody like me, right? Because we're looking for 10. We really only need two who find two who find two who find two, right? We really do. But it sure would be nice to find 10, and you want to make sure not to, you want to have a solid base, right? So 10 is just, that it's very ingenious of three to always have that happy 10 motivating us. And that keeps uh it drives the right kind of behavior for the brand ambassadors, for us as business builders. So the other thing is patience and professionalism. Always maintain patience, always maintain professionalism, understanding that the prospect, guys, doesn't owe you anything. Okay? Patience. Keep spreading the seed. Jim Rohn has such a beautiful, he's a legend trainer. And he has a beautiful, beautiful training about spreading the seed, spreading the seed. And he talks about, you keep spreading the seed and birds will get lots of it and rain will wash lots of the seeds away. But some of those seeds will take root and grow into business, customer gatherers who hopefully turn into board of directors candidates. Prospecting is an escalation of exposures, not an event. Now, once in a while, you can find a needle in a haystack. It's possible, but not probable. More likely than not, even I'm thinking about my Ricky, my business partner who, she did not jump into this full force with both feet at first. It was an escalation of exposures. And it was breeding trust and, keeping in front of people. So it's an escalation of exposures, not an event. And here's the sales statistics, my friends, as Adrian would say, my friends, 48% of salespeople or educators, I like to call us educators, never follow up with a prospect. 48%. Are you going to be that? I hope not. 25% of salespeople make a second contact and stop. 12% of salespeople only make 3 contacts and stop. 10% make more than 3 contacts. So, guys, 1 out of 10 people make more than 3 contacts. The slight edge. Are you going to be that slight edge person? Just that slight edge to make that next contact. 2% of sales are made on the first contact. You guys, 2 out of 100 sales are made on the first contact. 2. 3 are made on the second. 5%, 5 out of 100 are made on the third. 10 are made on the fourth. And 80% of sales are made on the 5th to 12th contact. So we're on an awareness campaign. And one thing, I talk about the board of directors a lot and really finding those 10 go-getters, those 10 running partners. But let me be clear. You don't want to hyper focus on anyone because it creates this energy of desperation, attachment, and people don't want to feel like it makes your prospect feel like it's about you, not them. So have this abundance mentality, have this, I'm going to talk to 10 people today. Wake up in the morning and write your list of 10 people. What 10 people am I going to reach out today to? And guys, it doesn't even have to be about free. It can be a message of, like, I have a friend that's sick. Okay. How are you feeling today? Sending them a little GIF, get well soon. It can be a birthday message, on Facebook. anything like that. Who are the 10 people that you're going to make contact? This is networking. This is cultivating relationships at the end of the day that breed trust. So the other thing is an escalation of exposures in a condensed period of time. Okay, so this is an example of 10 escalation of exposures. Calling someone and inviting them in a powerful way with the board of directors invite. Okay, that's again, that's been my bread and butter for years of really inviting them to a three-way call or a Zoom, hopefully with, you know, your business partner, your upline, somebody that can be third-party validation. You guys, it's powerful. And you're inviting them to a business meeting. Okay. The invite should not be blurred with the presentation. They're separate. Okay. So the invite comes first, just like, you are, you're making an appointment with them, and again, we want to really be professional. And that is, we're inviting them to a three-way call or Zoom. This is what I found works best. Next, once the Zoom or three-way call presentation is scheduled, then between the time that you've invited them and, maybe hopefully it happens within 24 to 48 hours, the three-way call or Zoom, then you can send them some information to kind of have a look at some of our science. You might send them to our product landing page. You can invite them to Facebook group. Guys, if they're not on Facebook, don't invite them to our Facebook group, okay? But the Facebook group is a wonderful place where they can window shop. They can kind of browse around, and you're keeping these products, our community, these three international in front of them in a way that's really non-threatening. Okay, so that's a really, really great escalation of exposures. Then the enrollment. Say you enroll them as a brand ambassador or a customer, that's when it starts, not when it ends. Okay, again, the escalation, because the end game is I'm looking for my 10 board of directors, right? If you really want to build this business big. Then you want to take them through the getting started checklist. We're so lucky that on Saturdays, there is an onboarding call every single week. We plug them into that, get them, throw our arms around them and say, we've got a whole community that's going to embrace you and support you. I love scheduling virtual business launches. I think we've kind of gotten away from that for some reason. Maybe my team has, at least. The virtual business launch, you guys, is just, it's money. It is money because, again, that awareness campaign, it is letting everybody, having your new brand ambassador write down their list and invite them to this virtual business launch, and letting them know that you started your own business and you're really excited about it, and you'd love for them to learn about what you're doing and why. Okay. Even if only one or two people show up, hopefully 100 people now know what you're doing, and you put them in that pipeline for follow-up. Plug them into the team calendar. Guys, our team calendar is amazing. It's our hub, right? And it does so much of the heavy lifting for us. And they can look at it and decide what they want, what's appropriate, what they need to plug into, what they're interested in plugging into, and they can look at their schedule and decide what works for them time-wise. Then invite them to the annual convention or regional event. Again, an escalation of exposures. So, the invite board of directors, it's kind of a top-down approach. And I love that. I'm always like, everyone can benefit from the products, but I make it very clear looking for my board of directors and I thought of you because I thought of you. Make them feel special. The Facebook group, again, I mentioned that we've got lunch and learns every Tuesday. We've got our Global Wellness Wednesday call. And, when I talk about inviting, take a look, of course, you're going to start with like your low hanging fruit, your best friends, your mom, your sister, your aunt, but then start thinking about target markets and really get, like in the springtime, guess what, guys? Teachers are going to have 3 months off, right? They might be looking for a side gig. You might want to spend all of spring focusing on teachers, right? Med spas, I mentioned that. Med spas, nail tech, they've got a captive audience right in front of them while they're working. And three provides, it's just so congruent. Three provides products that enhance the treatments they're providing, enhances beauty. Expos and health fairs, those are great. And again, my recommendation for those is probably, bring all 7 products, but you don't have to bring 20 of each. I've tried that, it didn't work. Your goal for an expo or health fair is to really create intrigue and have a list, maybe do a giveaway and get names to follow up with. Okay, focus. I love this acronym. Find one course until successful. Diana, I think Diana's on. She loves to do TikTok. I don't know how to do TikTok. I need to learn. I should do it. But find something that fits you, your personality, a business strategy that works for you, and then stay focused. Okay. Don't be a ADD, like, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to try that. I'm going to, that you'll never get traction. Become a professional, find one course until successful. Okay, board of directors invite again, powerful, intentional invite with the goal of setting up at least 10 meaningful business Zooms with your leader. I love that. And guys, the 3-way Zoom call, I'll tell you, when I'm launching a new brand ambassador, I love the term, this business is caught, not taught. The thing I love about the board of directors, the thing I love about the virtual business launches is that, hi, oh no, you're good. Hi, Lana. Sorry, guys. But the thing I love about the 3-way is it's not just for the prospects, it's for my new brand ambassador to learn the terminology, to learn great sound bites. It's caught, not taught. The 3-way Zoom call is literally the best ground there is. It's like private lessons on how to handle objections, learning how to close. So schedule as many as possible, as close together as possible, if and when you're a new brand ambassador, and encourage your new brand ambassadors to do the same. Okay. All right, our product landing page. I love this, you guys. If you're not familiar, I mean, you could spend a week here, but don't spend a week here. Use the tools, but set up 3-way Zooms. Execute your board of directors invite and let your leader do the heavy lifting for you on the training ground. You see, I always think of like when my daughter, who's an incredible tennis player, she went to state and high school tennis, and she got on the court. She learned how to be a great tennis player by getting on the court with somebody who was better than her and knew how to do it, right? She got on the court. She didn't, in conjunction with it's great to get on huddles and all of that, but get on the court and start hitting the ball. That's really how you learn. We're in this to make money, and that's how you make money. You don't make money. You can get on every single day a huddle for 365 days and still not make a cent. Schedule your 3-way Zoom calls. Our 3 app. this is a really great tool. I love the don't be a fool, use the tool. And this is connected to your back office. So it's connected to your personalized website URL. And you're able through this to share powerful content, videos, audio files, PDFs with your prospects. It's a state-of-the-art interface. Our Facebook product prospecting group. Thank you, Tracy Economy, for putting this together. It's really a great online community. And like I said, it lets people, like, if they're not ready, remember 80% of sales are on the 8th to 12th exposure. The 8th to 12th. Let this product prospecting Facebook group do the heavy lifting for you. Have your Facebook friends marinate in this product prospecting group. Tag them in posts that you feel will resonate with them. This is just a really, really great tool in our toolbox. And then, okay, I want to talk about enrolling a brand ambassador or even a customer. I think, you need to be very direct when it's time. Once someone has enough information to make a decision, you need to ask them, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to get started today? Guys, that's my favorite close. You'll hear me say it all. I say it every three-way Zoom. If somebody sent a brand ambassador, new brand ambassador schedules a three-way Zoom with me, after we go through the presentation and answer the prospect's questions, I ask them, is there any reason why you wouldn't want to get started today? And then I listen because I want to know. A lot of times, seriously, they will say, no, there really isn't any reason why I wouldn't want to get started today. Okay, let's get you started. But if there are, you see, this question illuminates any potential objections or concerns. And I want to know what those are. And I write them down. And I may not answer anything else. Any other reason why you wouldn't want to get started today? Okay, I write it down. Anything else? I want to know, and then I want to address it. And if I don't know the answer, I will tell them, I'm not really, that's a really great question. Let me get the answer and I'll get back to you. Okay. Are you ready to invest in yourself? Are you ready to open your own proactive wellness subscription? I want to get stability in my business. I want people on SmartShip. I want them ordering every single month. I want them to invest in themselves, not for me, but for them. My team's growing fast. And by the way, brand ambassadors, no pressure, but they are put in time order. So my team's growing fast, and I'd love for you to anchor Prime Real Estate if you're interested at all. If you're even intrigued, there's no risk here. There's only upside potential here to fortify your body and possibly your bank account if that resonates. I'd love to see you get these products on the way and anchor a position. The prospecting tracking sheet, you'll find the tracking sheet and the 100 name list. You'll find all of those tools on RL Legacy Makers. Print them out. I think there's something really powerful in I do 99% of my business digitally online, but I think I have prospect tracking sheets and my 100 name list printed out and filled out in pencil. These should be in front of you. And there's something very, very powerful about writing it down. And then the getting started checklist. We also, again, we have onboarding calls every Saturday. And, the next step is to equip your brand ambassador, even your customer, with the tools that they need to get plugged into our community. We're so lucky that we have so much support. But the best tool in our toolbox is each other. This community of like-minded people pioneering a mission to impact global health and wellness proactively. So you can find, and I mentioned the team calendar, which you'll find on our Legacy Makers. All of that's like the hub of the wheel. And then there's the spokes, all these different spokes of the wheel that you can access through rllegacymakers.com. And you'll find the team trainings, the huddles, the global calls. And I do want to mention the global calls on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, same time, same channel. Monday, we've got a global overview. Tuesday, the Empowerment Tuesday, and Wednesday, Wellness Wednesday. So these are really, really great to plug everybody into. So that's all I have for today. I'm going to turn it back to George. And let's see, I will check the chat as well. All right. Okay, George, are you there? All right. Okay. Well, guys, print your 100 name list, print out your tracking sheet, and
Hi, we are here.
follow up. Oh, hi, guys. Hi, Adrian.
You were just doing such a good job. We were sort of mesmerized, and then we're like, oh, okay. So we're back. All right. Heidi, that was phenomenal. Like, seriously, so inspirational. Thank you for that training. It was so thorough. And I feel like that we all need a reminder of that when it comes to follow-up. And you gave such great tidbits. And I hope you guys are all excited about the double bonus right now. And I hope you guys are going for a new happy 10. And this is just really good practice for everybody in their business right now anyways. And we do have Black Friday coming up. So I'm looking at this as like a preliminary, like a pre-run, a pre-round of what's coming towards Black Friday. And then of course we'll have a Christmas special as well. So all of that's coming down the pipeline. Right now, I really think it's important that you follow up with anybody that was interested in ordering products and getting started, and let them make a retail sale. And you're going to double your bonuses. And instead of making, $33, you're making $66 and vice versa, right? So if they do 2 products, Visage and Collagen, you're going to be making $100, right? So if you did 10 of those, that's an extra $1,000 right now before the holidays. And all of you have the ability to go back to seeds that you previously planted that haven't purchased yet and run hard for this the next 2 weeks so that you guys can put an extra $1,000 in your bank account, especially before the holidays. So I would really hyper focus on that. Of course, what we'll do after that is we'll turn all of those customers into brand ambassadors, right? We're going to help them get a really great experience. And we're going to use all the tips and tools that Heidi shared with us today. Thank you for sharing the website too, and for going back into and showing that the tools are there so you don't have to be a product expert, my friends. You really don't. I got so excited, Heidi, when I was on the phone with you that I called a gal that owns a medical spa. I did. And I was like, I was just thinking about you. I want you to know we need to circle back because right now you can double your commissions through 3. And I'm like waiting. I'm so excited. She said, I'll call you on my lunch break. So you guys, we're all doing those little things. That's what I would do if I was you right now. I'd call back and go for that. Now, granted, you also inspired me, Heidi, that if I have somebody that knows how to do this business, that's excited about, their business minded, probably I'm going to go for a founder's pack, right? I might not go for that quick retail sell. I'm going to save that person for the bigger picture, right? The bigger vision. Let's be clear about that as well. Okay. So Heidi, you did such a good job to notate what was going to happen there with the double bonuses and also what needs to be done from a business perspective as well. So I just wanted to say thank you so much. You just knock it out of the park all the time.
Yeah, and a point that I want to bring, not only connect with the customers that you already have, like I said at the beginning, because when they refer somebody, they're going to get a $10 certificate, or $10, excuse me, discount in the next order. And also that customer that they refer, it become one of your happy 10. And you make the full commission. You can even give an extra, how do you say, incentive to the person, like an extra $10 or something like that. And that's one of the cool things about the retail program that we have. And again, you are getting double your money. What happened to the screen?
Just a second more. Stop. Okay, we have to. Ray, we can all see your screen. If you could stop screen sharing, that'd be awesome. Thank you. Yeah, we didn't have it locked this time.
Oh.
let's get back to the meeting. Okay, there we go. All right, thanks. Sorry, go ahead. Or maybe we can only see that, not sure.
Yeah, but
Okay.
it's really, really good part of the plan. Go back
Mhm.
also to people that you have in your team and say, "Hey, by the way, when you can make twice the money from here to Thanksgiving, you can say,
Mhm.
and actually it's before Thanksgiving, but this is extra money for the holidays, for Thanksgiving, for etc." Yeah, we have something coming up in Black Friday. We don't know what it is, like Heidi said. But it's going to be an extra push. Don't wait until Black Friday. We
No.
have this now.
Mhm. Go for it now. Yeah,
Really
you
powerful.
want to capture. Remember how when in the pay plan we talk about picking up all the coins, like on Mario Kart. I know that's maybe only an analogy for me, but Mario Kart, and he goes around the track and he picks up all the coins. Right? He like runs into him with his car, and he picks up all the coins, and then those coins pay him, right? So that's his volume. So it's the same thing here. We want to pick up all these coins for the next 2 weeks and make sure we all get an extra $1,000 in our pocket or better before the holidays, and then we'll dive into Black Friday.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we don't know anything about Black Friday in case you say you are going to send us some.
Tell me.
Tell me. I do whatever.
Yeah, we only have some ideas, but I promise it's going to be good.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
all right.
But anybody has any questions before we go? I know we are 8 minutes over the limit, but anybody has any questions or comments?
Could you tell me the exact YouTube for the recordings of, say, like Wednesday Wellness?
Oh, for the
Spark Global,
that's the
Janet.
Spark Global.
And if you go to our team site, ourlegacymakers.com, you'll see the links to Spark Global there under quick links.
Okay, because I looked in Spark Global and I couldn't find like this week's.
So
it takes a couple
again,
of days.
it takes a couple of days, but also you want to click on videos. There's a tab that says videos, and then it will pull all the videos in chronological order.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Anybody else have any other questions related to double bonuses?
Oops, we have echo. I don't know how.
It's okay. Yeah.
Okay, I guess everybody is filled up with this great breakfast.
This was a good breakfast. All right. Well, Heidi,
Hey,
thank you so much. Oh, go ahead.
where do I find that tracking sheet? I've been looking for that tracking sheet.
So it's on our Legacy Makers. It's under quick links, under tracking forms.
Perfect.
So ourlegacymakers.com, quick links, tracking forms.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Something else, the tracking form is very important because the day that you call and say, okay, my business is not going anywhere, I'm going to ask for the tracking form. Because I want to make sure. I did that before in the company. As a matter of fact, we used to say a saying, okay, if before you tell me what is not working, please show me the boxes. Because the boxes were the kind of people, the amount of people that were connecting, the presentation they were doing. And that's it is showing.
Yeah, I'm going to get you the link right now.
Yeah.
What is a Facebook tracking system prospecting group?
The Facebook prospecting group, you have to be added in by your sponsor.
Oh, for Facebook, yeah. By your upline, yeah.
I don't know who asked that.
Who asked that?
I'll add you in, Ray.
Okay, there you go.
Okay, Frank, yeah, okay, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, anything else before we go? Is 10:10?
Yeah, and BJ, that tracking link is in the the chat.
On the right side.
The link.
Oh, I'm good with the I'm pretty good with your website. I'll just go to
Okay.
business resources. Okay.
Okay, and this gold that I think was gold, make sure the YouTube channel, you see the link, that's the YouTube link to this specific call that we are having this morning. That's live. As soon as we hang up, it's going to be active. I think it's as soon as we hang up, it's going to be active on Facebook. You can connect it right now.
Yeah, I was able to get to that link by going to Shout and going to trainings and education and trainings. And then it brings up this thing and there's 4 tabs and all you've got to do is hit videos and it lists or links and it lists all the places. That was golden.
Correct. Perfect.
It was.
Yeah,
George?
Yes.
Can I get added to Facebook, Kathy in Washington?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Oh my goodness. The phone is blowing up. Okay, so there is lots of work to be done today. You have totally inspired me today, Heidi. I know you've inspired so many of us. So thank you guys so much. We really appreciate it. What a great call.
Fantastic.
Hi,
Okay.
everybody.
Thanks,
Thank
George.
you.
Thanks, Heidi.
Hi, amazing. Ciao, ciao, ciao.
Thank
Ciao.
you.
Thank you,
Pescao.
everyone.
Ciao, bambino.
Ciao, ciao, pescao. We'll see you on the 5th. See you on the 15th.
Oh, yeah, next Friday, next week. Okay.
Make it a great day.
Bye.
Amen. Everyone have a spectacular week.